Speaking second will be Geoff Diehl.
Staffing challenges that have reignited.
Just everywhere I go, food prices are up and up and up and up.
We're just sick of what's going on in the state, and we hope we can, get back our freedom.
We all know it's been a tough few years, but one thing we've learned here in Massachusetts is that we're tougher. My name is Geoff Diehl, and I'm running to be your next governor. I'm a man who's devoted my life to my family, our business, and fighting for what's right for the people of the state. I wanted to go up automatically without a vote. When I was your state rep and I ran to be your senator, I fought to keep taxes lower, especially at the pump. That impacted family budget. But it seems lately that those in power, they don't care about the price of gas.
Every little bit that you use to fill it up,
or food,
something that gets taken away from your family,
or whether our businesses stay open.
It would definitely put me out of business if I don't come up on the prices.
Or our police.
I was terminated on April 8th, 2022.
Or even keeping kids in school.
And I come here today to demand that you change your mask guidance for our children.
This is not about freedom.
We don't need politicians telling us what to do. We need to be telling Beacon Hill what they need to do.
Gas prices have hit a record high.
For crying out loud, they wouldn't even cut our taxes at the pump when we've had billions of dollars in new tax revenue.
The nays have it. The amendment is not adopted.
And while those in office argue and fight, our country is crumbling like our pothole-ridden roads and bridges. We need to be in a state where people can live and not leave. A commonwealth that is run by the people for the people. Our country was founded by people who fought for their freedom and a better life, and they won. Creating a land of opportunity for the free and the brave, with justice and equality for all, that's the American dream. What we need is someone who's interested in solving our problems and not creating more. For decades, I've fought in making Massachusetts the best state in the country, creating laws to help people and not hurt them, fighting for families, cheaper gas, and for stronger laws to put career criminals behind bars. It's time for us to turn a new page, and it's time for us to put the needs of our people first once again. I have faith in Massachusetts, and now I'm asking for you to have faith in me.
Candidate for Governor, Geoff Diehl.
You all here this weekend. Thank you for coming. You know, we've been through ups and downs, through thick and thin together, and I'm proud to call each and every one of you my friend. But you know, once you step outside this arena, what they're going to call you. They're going to call you deplorables, extremists, insurrectionists, even terrorists. But we know the truth tells a different story. We're Republicans. We're conservatives. We're proud citizens of Massachusetts. And we're patriotic Americans. These are our real labels, and we wear them with pride. So, why are progressives so afraid of us? Is it because we love our country? Because we love our freedom? Is it because we love our faith? Is it because we believe standing for our flag and kneeling for our God is good? Or is it because we take great pride in our New England heritage of hard work, thrift, and self-determination? I'm going to tell you, progressives fear us because we have the courage to stand by our convictions and to fight against their great reset of our country. And they know governors are the last line of defense, and that's why they consider me to be their worst nightmare. I have the courage to look them in the eye and say no. Massachusetts should not be the testing ground for outrageous liberal experiments. This is our home, and you can count on me to defend it. I'm ready, willing, and able to fight for what we believe in, and I have a record to prove it. Years ago, when Teddy Roosevelt gave a speech, he referred to the man in the arena. His words were as appropriate today as they were back then when he said, "It's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man actually in the arena." And you all know me. I've been fighting in the arena for you and for your freedoms for years. I advocated for low taxes and fiscal responsibility as a member of my local town finance committee, and then as a state representative. I led the fight against permanent tax increases to your gas tax, and if it was tied to inflation, can you imagine where we'd be today? And you all helped with that, and thank you. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. With today's out-of-control inflation, could you just imagine if we hadn't got those signatures on the ballot, how much more it would be to fill up at the tank? No. And I challenged the legislature to block the waste of billions of dollars in an ill-fated attempt to bring the Olympics to Boston. And it worked. And when it came to take on our country's most divisive senator, Elizabeth Warren, I had the courage to run and call out her hypocrisy and radical agenda. While others sat on the sidelines selling out the hard work that we Republicans put in to help Donald Trump become president in 2016, I was right here in the arena with you, fighting for families and for America. And I'm going to be proud to do it again. And you know what? I'm not alone. Look around us. There's a lot of folks who are running for office right here, courageous enough to step forward and get into the arena and take up the fight. People like State Senate Carrie McRae, right here. Stand up, Carrie. She is fighting for our kids and for our future. People like Shana Catone, a Boston cop who's fighting against a dictatorial mayor for the rights of our first responders. People like Sal DeFranco, a Navy SEAL who fought for our country and is ready to lead again in our state legislature. And people like Jay McMahon, ready to take on and protect your Second Amendment. But also look at the moms and the dads who have shown up at their local school boards to have their voices heard on behalf of all of our children. And look at the volunteer signature gatherers, a lot of you here today, who stood out in the cold, asking people to sign their name in favor of positive change. And just look at my running mate, Leah Cole Allen, who showed tremendous courage as a nurse during the pandemic, and as a legislator, and as a mother. Leah and I thank you, and we support you, and you know we have your back. Now, as an Eagle Scout, I live by the ethic of leaving the campground better than I found it. But it's not always easy to do what's right, even when nobody's looking. These days, there's a price to pay for standing up for your beliefs when they're not in line with what the mainstream media and the establishment are trying to sell you. They call you names, they say you're racist, they kick you off social media, and they try to cancel you. It's a lonely battle, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. We are not going to give up. We are not going to give in, and the better days of Massachusetts are ahead of us, not behind us. Nobody is going to take our state away from us. Not now, not ever. But know this. We must remain vigilant because progressives are trying so very, very hard against us. My opponent, Maura Healey, actually cheered the burning of small businesses on Main Street when she said, quote, "That's how forests grow." Maura Healey's answer to parents concerned about their daughter's safety in public restrooms was, well, if you've got that much of a problem with it, just hold it. Is that any way to foster trust? Yeah, boom. Is that any way to foster trust in the institutions that are supposed to deliver a more perfect union? Of course it isn't. This is our government and it's run by we the people. I'm here to tell you that liberal progressives like Maura Healey are anything but a slam dunk, even here in Massachusetts. In fact, they're a flagrant foul against you, your freedoms, your prosperity, and we're here to blow the whistle on them. No more taking away our freedoms. No more spending billions of dollars on crazy pet projects. No more closing businesses because of power-hungry, abusive mandates. No more driver's licenses for illegal immigrants. No more putting masks on kids in schools and teaching our children to be ashamed to be Americans. No. And don't you dare try to undermine the integrity of our elections by trying to bring up mail-in ballots. No way. We're not just calling for a timeout. Leah Allen and I are ready to charge ahead and build Massachusetts to a better state every single day. We pledge, thank you. We pledge to cut taxes and make state government more accountable. Something Beacon Hill refuses to do, despite the fact that they're swimming in billions of dollars of excess tax revenue. We pledge to support you and your prosperity, to give small businesses a start and a breathing room to grow. And we pledge to make housing in the state more affordable, a place where you can live, not have to leave, where the American dream is never, ever out of reach. And we pledge to fight for your rights and your freedoms. On day one, I will rehire every state worker who was fired because of the vaccine mandate. And on day two, folks, on day two, we give a pink slip to everyone that thought that was a good idea. We pledge to support kids and empower parents to have a stronger voice in the decisions about their education and their health care. They're our future. They deserve nothing less. No more divisive curriculum like CRT or SEL or DEI or whatever acronym they want to hide behind. We pledge always to have the backs of the people in blue along with all first responders. And we pledge to support our brave soldiers and veterans. And we pledge to take the National Guard off of school bus duty and send them to the southern border to stop the lawlessness and flow of deadly fentanyl into our country and into Massachusetts. And we pledge to provide true election integrity. Showing your ID to vote on Election Day is the only way to ensure that American citizens are voting. Too many people fought and died for that right, and if we can't guarantee one person, one vote, we don't have a country. So, friends, I'm asking you to stand alongside us in the arena. Help us unite our communities. Help us unite our state. Help us unite our country. And that starts with uniting our party. Today, I respectfully and humbly ask for your vote for governor of Massachusetts. I promise I will not let you down. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless Massachusetts. And God bless you, the United States of America. Thank you.
Hello. Okay, the final results for Diehl are 849 votes and Doughty 345 votes.
I'm honored to present your endorsed candidate for governor of the Commonwealth, Geoff Diehl.
Lieutenant Governor, endorsed candidate, Leah Allen.
Thank you so much, delegates. Thank you. Thank you for your trust in me, for this distinct honor to be your nominee for Lieutenant Governor. I promise that Geoff Diehl and I will work hard every single day to win this race and bring accountability back to state government. Thank you so much. God bless you.
And now, the endorsed candidate for governor, Geoff Diehl.
All right. Thank you again, fellow delegates. Thank you. Leah and I, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your trust, your confidence, and your faith in this campaign. And we've been through so much together, but we have a long way to go. And I promise you this, I will make you proud. I will not let you down. We will stand tall and deliver a powerful message to Maura Healey and her fellow progressives, loud and clear, that we will not tolerate policies that indoctrinate our kids with a liberal political agenda. We will not submit quietly to unfair government mandates and policies that take away our freedoms, and we won't be told that we don't need a tax cut despite the fact that we have record surpluses, facing inflation and gas prices that are through the roof. And most of all, we're not going to allow the integrity of our democracy and our elections to be undermined ever again. So, my fellow delegates, to the Democratic Party, be on notice. We are not some infection found in the wastewater, as our Secretary of State said the other day, and we aren't deplorables, and we aren't going away. We are the Republican Party, we're growing our ranks, and we mean business. We're here to win, and we're here to lead, and with your help, we will be there on Election Day. You can count on it. Thank you.
Chairman Jeff Lyons, adjournment.
I will entertain a motion to adjourn the 2022 Republican nominating convention. Motion by Paul Ronakaitis of Lynn. Any seconds? This convention is adjourned.
This wasn't us. This is the work that we've been doing for years and years and years. So thank you so much. Obviously, we've got some work to do between now and November, but you know what? The state understands what we're all about. They know what we as a Republican Party stand for. They know what Leah and I stand for as parents, and they know what you stand for as hardworking folks in Massachusetts who deserve something better than we got on Beacon Hill right now, okay? So thank you. Thank you for your time, your energy, and every bit of work that you guys get put in. We're going to do twice that much on the campaign trail. I promise you that. I promise you that. All right. So thank you.
People's governor.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. My friend on the sidelines of Whitman Hanson football games, right there, Dave Andre. Good to see you, Dave. Thank you. All right. We know what's going on statewide. It's an effort that requires all your energy, all your focus, and thankfully we've got a family. And we've got tremendous supporters out there that have been through this before, and so we're going to be back on the road next week, talking to people in every city and town we can between now and November.